show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. We're back for another week.
Yeah, we are.
I am the King. And Jay, I'm not in a good mood today.
No, you're not.
As you first stated as you walked in
Yeah.
to the PWET studios,
The dungeon.
the dungeon. But hey, it happens.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's loved.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight we are going to be talking about WrestleMania,
Maybe that's why you're in a bad mood.
recapping it. Well, you know what? This week I did post I am in a bad mood.
I saw.
And you're in a good, and you're happy, and I want to know why.
As happy as I can be. You want to kick that off? Is that what you want to do?
Well,
Because I can go over that very quickly.
I got two opening questions
Okay.
that I want you to think about, but
May I take a drink?
absolutely.
Take the wet
What's your whistle? Guys, go ahead and drop in comments and questions in the chat. We'll get to them like we always do. And first off, I want to start off with we did get Hogan tributes.
Yeah. So you should be happy about that, right?
I am happy about that, but it was a little way too much.
But now, holy.
Now, hang on. I'm getting to this. We'll get to it. However, I also want to talk about we lost a member of the family. Oscar.
Yeah.
Your cat.
Yeah.
He always did run-ins. You never seen him, but
he was quick with the run in. Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
And it sucks losing a pet, and yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
So somewhere up there, he's doing a run-in right now. So
as well he should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we got that out of the way.
Thank
I didn't know how to do it because I didn't want you to start crying on my shoulder because I got a white shirt on today. But now can I turn into
Is that white?
Yeah. Great. Can I turn into King Striker now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, perfect. I don't got sunglasses, but all right.
Coach Striker.
My first two questions for you.
Okay.
Was WrestleMania saved by night 2? Think about this. And did this feel like a WrestleMania?
Okay.
All right.
Second,
I want you to think about this. Just think about it for a little.
I don't have to.
We're gonna get into night 1, but I want you to think about them two questions. Did night 1 live up to the Mania hype?
No.
In your opinion?
No.
What did it feel like to you?
If they did house shows anymore, that was a glorified house show in front of 50,000 people. Rotten.
Yep. And speaking of attendance, 50,816.
Okay. Yeah.
Per WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, 50,000 is nothing to sneeze at.
No, but it's there was always more. There was more in the past.
Well, yeah, and we can. I mean, we could do a show till tomorrow morning about why, and we all know why.
You want to go till tomorrow morning?
I'd rather not. No,
Oh.
I have to work in the morning.
Yeah, call off. You got sick days?
A few.
Okay, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's run 24 hours.
We should try. That's a gimmick. We could do that. WCW Saturday night did that, but I remember earlier they did a 24-hour, all night long WCW Saturday night.
Yes. So I'm going to run some digits by you.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm not broke.
Match lengths. The Usos 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Fatu and Drew 14 minutes.
Mhm.
The women's four-way. I know all the four ways I had didn't last 9 minutes.
Of course they didn't.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
9 minutes. Becky and AJ 8 minutes. Seth 15 minutes. Liv 7 minutes. 57 minutes of commercials and 3 hours and 55 minutes of a PLE. Night one of WrestleMania. 61 minutes in entrances. And how much total wrestling do you think was in night one? Total wrestling.
Well, I'm not real good at math. I don't know my gazintos too well. Sure as hell sounds like roughly an hour.
You must have saw the note. It was 60 minutes of
I
wrestling.
actually did not see your note, but okay.
In 2 hours, 2.96 hours of night one WrestleMania was. That's the digits. That's the match times.
Well, and that was a majority of commercials, and unfortunately, that is not going to change.
And it sucks.
It sure as hell does, yeah.
Eric says commercials, and even more commercials.
Yes, and not one of them had Grado.
Oh, you don't say that name. Why do you guys say that name?
Son of a bitch.
Gosh. You know when you say the name.
I was hoping that is over with now. We're starting. WrestleMania is over. We were starting a new season.
Oh, is that how that works?
I thought.
All right, deal. That's for you, Cassidy. Every time we say that word, it appears.
I'm gonna stop.
I wish you would.
I wish I would too.
All right, so let's get into the matches of night one.
Okay, let's do that.
And we're gonna go. Everybody saw WrestleMania. We're just gonna get into grades of each match. The iShow Speed and Logan Paul turning on Logan Paul. That whole tag with LA Knight. What would you give it?
Oof. I'm gonna factor in everything because I thought but it was after match when I show speed hit that splash on Paul through the table. That was the best thing apart about that. I'm not even gonna call it a match. It was a segment.
Okay.
That moves it up to a C for me.
I gave it an F.
Okay.
I gave it a fucking F.
Boy, I'm glad you weren't the teacher when we were in school. Boy.
Oh, you think it's bad now?
You'd
It's not
still
going to
be
get
in
any
school.
better. It's not going to get any better.
We probably have lawsuits.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Fatu and Drew, what would you give it?
I like that. It was B.
I gave it a C minus.
That's passing grade.
Yeah.
One of ours.
You're right. Paige and Bree winning the tag belts. What is it? What grade? The
D.
I gave it a C minus.
Of course you did.
Only because Paige came back.
Uh-huh.
I love me some Paige.
Well, I gave it a D for a reason.
Oh, you would give her a D. I know.
I've seen them.
The AJ Lee and Becky Lynch match.
Oh, man. D.
I gave it a C. We're not far off.
No, we're not far off.
Rollins and Gunther.
I like that. I'm gonna go B.
I would say that was probably match of the night on night one.
Yeah.
I gave it a B plus.
Okay.
Now, this is where it comes in. Where is this? Why you're happy? The return of Braun Breaker.
That's exactly why.
I figured.
Yep.
I figured. Oh, what's her name? Diana
No.
Hart.
No. No relation.
Singing the national anthem.
No relation.
Oh, okay. I gave it a B plus.
Yeah, it was good.
Match of the night. My book.
Yep. And the return of Braun Breaker. Just well, say what you want. That's the future.
Oh, if that's the future, I'm done watching wrestling.
Well, you've already said that, and people have called you out on it. So
Yeah, and you see where that d-bag went. He
did
got the boom hammer.
I did see that.
He went straight out the door.
You do not like the criticism.
No,
Uh-uh.
nope, sure don't.
Okay, go ahead.
Liv and Stephanie Vacquier.
I like the title change. I know you weren't a fan of it. I'm gonna go B minus.
Whew, I gave it a C minus.
Okay, we're still in the same ballpark.
We're not far off.
No, we're not far.
The main event.
Not this main
No, definitely not that main event. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
Now, can we just preface this by saying, what was the pre-match?
What was the pre-match?
Can we say the pre-match was Pat McAfee versus Jelly Roll?
Oh, go ahead if you want.
God damn it. I love Jelly Roll. I love his whole story. And I dig his music. I do not need to see this dude on my wrestling show. I don't need to see him putting Pat McAfee through a table. Only for, by the way, let's not sell it and have McAfee come out at the end.
True.
So we didn't see Jelly Roll again. But McAfee made another appearance. Wasn't he the guy that went through the table?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I love Cody. I'm a Cody fan, as you know. Always been a Randy fan since the Evolution days.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fucking drizzling shits.
And you know I love to disagree with you, but I couldn't have said it much better. What grade would you give it?
I hate to go F. I'll go D minus.
You know what? That's what I got written down. D minus.
Okay.
Night one was absolutely the worst WrestleMania I've ever. All right, I can't say it. That I can remember that I've seen, because I've seen a lot and I can't remember.
I can put one up against it. That's not what we're talking about. I'll just say one more thing, and not to Cody or Randy's effort. They put on what would have been in any other circumstances a decent match, a good match. It had all the horse shit. And tell me this, did it not feel like it was just, they could have done that at the end of a SmackDown?
Or a Saturday night's main event.
Or Saturday night's main event would have fit freaking perfectly.
Yep.
Randy gives him the punt, he walks away with his belt. I said this to you night one. I remember when WrestleMania was the end of a storyline and the start of something new.
Yep.
It was the closure and the beginning.
Yep.
All in one night. This just progressed things.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm going to say the best part of that match was when Randy punted Cody's face off. And how ironic, the draft is NFL draft is in Pittsburgh starting tomorrow. I think Pittsburgh should sign Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, maybe. Did you see? I will have to say this though. Give Pat McAfee credit. He showed up to the Penguins game the other night, full gimmick with neck brace.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So kudos to him for that. Bobby Heenan would be very proud.
Yes. Yep.
Other than that, that was rotten.
So overall, night one, what would you give it a total grade?
average a D.
D minus. I got written down D minus.
Okay.
Eric says, what about Paige coming back to WWE? I'm a personal fan of Paige.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was glad to see her make her way back home.
I don't care. I've seen enough of her work.
Well, stay off of those sites, and you won't see her.
It was thrown at me. I didn't ask for it.
Oh, okay. But you could have chose to walk away or not watch it, but you watched it.
I probably watched a total of 10 seconds and seen enough.
If you had to pick one thing from night one that's going to stick with your mind, what is it going to be on night one?
Braun Breaker coming back after injury.
Okay. Do y'all like the dub too, or is this a drone zone? What's that mean?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm not. We're not sure what that means. Boris. What kind of name is Boris?
Or Zukov.
Oh, is that Russian?
Bolshevik.
Bolshevik. Gotcha. Yeah, enlighten us, Boris. We're not quite sure what you mean. Do y'all like the dub? Like VFW
Like
or Buffalo Wow?
no,
Is that B dubs?
V.
V dub? I'm not sure what he
He's
means.
gonna have to elaborate.
Yeah.
We will absolutely answer you if we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Boris. Fucking Boris.
Stop.
What? A drone zone means only fans of WWE fans.
That's no, Boris. That's not true.
Nope, absolutely not. Oh, like E-drone.
Okay, no, that's not true. We're just recapping Mania because that has always been the standard in our fandom.
And we shit on AEW too, so AEW doesn't
And
get much love.
We've done GCW. We've talked about my fandom goes. I'm the biggest fan of ECW. You want to talk about something, brother? Hit us up.
Absolutely. Oh, speaking of, I got a message back from a certain person. We're working on a date. You know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One of the hot and up and comers in the social media
Mm-hmm.
world
Mm-hmm.
is coming to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk.
Okay, I know it's me.
Soon. Don't have a date yet, but we're working on it.
I know what you're talking about.
Breaker Spear was a little off for night one. I think it was too long of an entrance ramp for that. Yes.
It was, but
It was 75 yards, by the way.
is that what it was?
It was 75 yards.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it was a little off, but goddamn, it was that impressive. And if I were Seth Rollins, I would have maybe stepped away a little bit also.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took it.
He didn't look like he wanted to take, but he did. He took most of it. But you're taking that full on, that's gonna crack some ribs.
Right. Boris says, "Okay, great, nice to meet you, lads."
Yes, absolutely.
Boris, absolutely. I'm the king. That's main event. We're on almost every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday.
Almost every Wednesday.
We've been keeping it up.
Yeah, but we had to take a couple weeks off. So
that was extenuating circumstances.
Yeah. So, but yeah, almost every Wednesday at 7:00. We'd love to have you. Comment, watch, share, like, do whatever you need to do.
Absolutely.
And welcome to the PWET family.
Absolutely.
All right.
Did you get through night one? All right.
Yes.
That was a train wreck.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
But thank God for night two. Thank goodness for night two.
I can't believe you're going to praise that. But go ahead.
Night two was a hell of a lot better than night one.
Well, I mean,
considering the main event.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Jay, did night two save WrestleMania?
It sure shit didn't hurt it.
But did it save it from being a absolute train wreck?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go with the match grades again. Oba and Brock.
Oh, you want my grade?
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. At that point, and I know it was the first match of the evening. At that point, it was match of the night. I thought it was actually a good match. Like, even though it was quick, 4 minutes and 46 seconds quick.
Mm-hmm.
The torch was passed. Brock retired.
Okay. I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't think that that's the case. They can always turn that around, and I think they will. That being said, there was no other finish. There was no other way they could have booked that match. I give that an A.
I got an A too, guy.
Yep.
That was a two meaty dudes going at it. That was great.
If you go back in history, it looks some of Brock Lesnar's best matches are under 5 to 6 minutes. He put on, once they got through that WrestleMania 20 abortion, him and Goldberg had awesome matches. They were kept under 6 minutes.
Right.
That was Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. That match with Oba was what it needed to be. And I don't know if we're going to cover Raw on here, but
we're not.
Okay.
Maybe a little. If
Oba, okay, well, I'm just going to say, no, when Oba come out and said the ruler has a right, and he mic drop, that's all he had to do.
That's it.
And that place fucking pissed themselves. They were throwing babies in the air.
Yep.
That's all that it needed to be. Oba Femi is a made man from here on out.
Agree.
And I'm not the biggest Brock fan. I'm not now.
Why not?
We won't get into it.
No, I want to get into it. I want to hear why
he's named in a lawsuit.
How many other people are named in lawsuits that you still like? So you don't like Brock because he's named in a lawsuit?
The circumstances surrounding said.
Can I just say one thing to you?
Sure.
Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? How do we know this broad ain't making shit up? I'm not saying that she is, but why hasn't anybody been?
Have you read this document? Have you read any of these?
Negative.
I have.
Okay.
There are way too many details to believe that this is not true. And going forward.
Okay.
I used to be a huge Brock fan. If that in fact was his retirement, he did the right thing on the way out. I don't think it is. He's gonna come back for one. Can you imagine that payday in Minneapolis in the summertime?
Oh yeah.
For SummerSlam
against Gunther.
Yes. I think that's where it's gonna go.
Yep.
And the seeds are already planted. Heyman owes Gunther.
That's a hell of a thing to say, talking about the lawsuit and now this seed being planted.
Maybe that wasn't the right choice of words.
See,
Gunther already said to Heyman he owes him a favor.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's my opinion. Either way, we're talking match. Hey.
Eric says Danhausen segments saved WrestleMania.
Okay, no, they didn't. Thank you.
Stop it. You're gonna be cursed.
I already am.
That's why I'm sitting. Even after when Oba tipped the cowboy hat salute to Lesnar was awesome.
Yes.
All right.
That's the smartest thing Cassidy ever said.
Thank you for those comments, fellas.
He actually likes somebody else other than those.
Don't say it.
Disco Inferno.
Oh,
he likes
Dos Wonder Kid.
Alex Wright. He's a big fan of Fandango. I understand he's a big fan of. And what that freaking guy that uses a Madonna song.
Oh, that uses the Madonna song. What's his name?
Grado.
Please don't ever say that name again. Damn it. All right.
Oh, boy.
This is 6-way ladder match. Went 15 minutes. Grade.
B.
Gave it a B plus.
Okay.
Trick and Sammy went 8 minutes 50 seconds. Grade.
Only because of the outcome, I'll go B.
I gave it a B plus.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. Trick Willie with lemon pepper steppers is the future of WWE.
I think I said last week, this time next year we'll be talking about him.
Yep,
Excuse me, in the main event of Mania.
you did say that. Dom against the Demon went 12 minutes and 58 seconds. Great on that one. I'll say this. Dom's entrance was fucking dope.
Yes, it was. I'm a Dom fan, man. So that dude is a friggin' heat magnet.
Not a chick magnet, heat magnet.
Yeah. B minus.
There's only one chick magnet.
Yeah.
And he's on your screen right now.
He's laying over here passed out.
What'd you give it?
A B minus.
Okay, I gave it a C plus. Rhea and Jade Cargill went 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Great.
I love Rhea. Boy.
Do you though?
Yeah. Jeez. See.
I gave it a B minus.
Okay.
Next up, we talked about Danhausen's segment. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay.
Next up is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, this is going to be rough to talk about.
Okay.
The main event, CM Punk and Roman Reigns went 33 minutes and 57 seconds. Okay. This was match of the night.
Was it the match of Mania?
It was. You're getting ahead of me. I was getting ready to say that.
I apologize.
That was the match of WrestleMania. I thought it was epic. A lot of people thought it was epic. Considered one of the best matches or main event matches ever in WrestleMania history.
That covers a lot of real estate.
Yes. It's, the outcome isn't what I wanted. That is why I'm not happy. But hey, moving on to bigger and better things. Roman is now our part-time champ.
You don't know that.
Roman is our part-time champ. What would you give that grade for that match?
A.
I gave it an A plus.
Okay.
Epic, Jay. Fucking epic. Is there anything that didn't go right in that match, in your opinion?
They could have explained maybe why the steps were used by Roman.
And why wasn't he disqualified?
Well, hold on. And same can be said about Punk with the nut shot.
What nut shot?
Oh, did you not see that?
Did the ref see it?
Was the ref looking at Roman when he hit him with the step?
Yes. Absolutely. He was looking right at him. Yes.
Okay.
So did it happen? Did the nut shot happen?
Kayfabe, brother.
I'm just saying. Why wasn't he disqualified?
I can't answer that.
For a minute, I thought I was watching AEW again.
Well.
That's the only thing I can take away for that match. Is
so they're gonna end the main event of WrestleMania on a disqualification because Roman used the steps?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because
if he'd have hit Jacob Fatu with those steps, would you said the same thing?
Yes.
No, you're a goddamn liar.
You don't do that to CM Punk.
So you just answered my question.
Whatever. I'm not in the mood for you to make fun of CM Punk.
I'm not making fun of CM Punk. I'm making fun of you.
What? What was that? Was that Evansburg and Easy?
I've never been there. I don't know.
Oh. Oh, okay. I heard a little Italian stuff coming out of there,
I don't know, but I got a little split.
like a Brutzy.
Go ahead.
Um,
Did I clean my eye contacts?
just. Oh wait, hang on. We're getting comments. Let's get to the. Roman Reigns keeps saving this company again and again. Fact.
Possibly.
The reffing was dreadful. Correct.
Okay.
Um, wait, hang on. Hang on. Circle gets the square.
Okay. Thank you, Bubba. What?
What's the capital of Thailand?
Don't. I'll punch you.
What's the
right now.
capital of
I'll
Thailand?
beat your ass live.
Don't you ever call me Bubba. And we're not talking about Brew. We're talking about. I can't even say his name.
Please continue.
What do you believe was the reason behind Finn Balor becoming the Demon?
Because they thought it would draw.
Did it?
No.
I thought it was cool.
No. You were already gonna watch anyway.
Huh?
You were already gonna watch it anyway, whether it was
Right.
Finn against Dom or the Demon against.
So you think it did just to draw, try to get one more person to watch?
I haven't seen the Demon in a while.
Okay. I didn't think about it like that. And just out of curiosity, do you know the capital of Thailand?
Beijing. No, wait, it's Bangkok.
Yeah, Bangkok. Oh, did I mention 57 minutes in commercials for night 2?
I don't think you said that. No.
Okay, well I just did.
Okay.
Total for night 2. What would you give the grade? Total.
B.
I gave it a B plus, brother.
Okay.
You know, we've been pretty close on these grading systems.
I think
The grades, I mean.
for me personally, I think Oba and Brock brought it up. The ladder match was good, and that main event was crazy.
Overall grades for WrestleMania night 1 and 2.
I'm not gonna try and do an average.
Yes. I'll let you go first, guy.
1 brings it down.
1 brought it way down.
I'm gonna go C.
I gave it a C minus.
Okay.
C
Yeah.
minus for both nights, and night 2 raised it because it was getting an F.
It was after night 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. Well, it just wasn't Mania.
It didn't feel like a Mania to me. It sucks because we wait all year for WrestleMania. It's like Christmas. We revolve our weekend around WrestleMania. We can't do nothing because WrestleMania is on.
We sure did, yeah.
Just to be disappointed.
Boy, I'll say.
Do you believe the attendance numbers were correct for both nights?
No, I don't.
Do you think it was less?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. You heard it from Main Event, Eric. And this goes for you, Jay. People that are watching, was you happy with Mania 42 overall? Do you think Night 2 saved WrestleMania? I already asked you that question. And Jay, I got one last question for you. Why doesn't it feel like WrestleMania anymore? The past 3 years have not felt like WrestleMania. Why?
Man, I wish I could put my finger on it. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. It really hasn't. Is it a lack of top notch guys? Is it a lack of the guys that we were used to, maybe? By top notch, I mean like main event guys.
Right.
Um,
Not like a Coco Beware or Red Rooster or anything like that.
no. Boy, no, absolutely not.
Boris says, I agree. It didn't feel like Mania to me also. I think it was the builds plus Pat. I personally like Pat. I told you I like the Pat coming into it, but it made no sense. It made no sense for Randy to turn on Pat. It made no sense.
No, it absolutely didn't. And I would have liked Pat if it was in any other setting. If they could have involved him in anything else. Did he have to be in a sorry, I'm trying to have to be in the fucking main event for night one for your undisputed world championship? He didn't have to be involved.
Right.
And then they killed it in 30 minutes or however long the main event was. I think you have it written down there. It doesn't matter. And then he just no, that's it. I'm done. Maybe the business didn't need saved after all. I think was his. I can't quote him, but that was pretty much what he said. It meant nothing.
Right. That doesn't make sense. Eric says, how much is TKO involved with day-to-day operations for WWE?
Well,
apparently 98 or 99.8%.
Reports come out from one of their top individuals. I believe his name is Shapiro, Mark Shapiro. I believe is his name. And I'm willing to be corrected. He said that TKO is very involved in the day-to-day creative.
Yep.
So Hunter, not only does Stephanie have his nuts, they got him strung by his cock. He's at the beck and call of whoever.
The final boss, The Rock.
I would have been okay with that. If The Rock was the one that was pulling the strings, I'd have been okay with that.
Because it might have made a little bit of sense then.
Because The Rock is involved in wrestling.
Right.
Pat McAfee wrestles Adam Cole on NXT or wrestles a Gunther. And by the way, lasted 12 minutes with him. Let's not forget that.
True.
And has a goddamn WrestleMania match against Vince McMahon. Why is this asshole being shoved down our throats?
Speaking of Vince McMahon, I got a comment to make, and that's how we're going to end the show.
Okay.
Eric says, did Orton's punt kick really do that to Cody? Yes.
I believe it did.
Because, I mean, how could you put makeup on Cody that fast in the middle of the ring with people still there?
No.
His eye was swollen shut rather quickly.
There's no way that was gimmicked up.
No.
And I know you're not the biggest Cody fan, but kudos to him because he took it.
Oh, yeah. Yep, for sure. You can't deny Cody's in-ring shit. You know, he's top notch.
Absolutely.
I'll give him that.
Yep.
But he still sucks.
Okay.
Because a real man would have took out punt and not got a black eye and orbital fractures. Just saying.
That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
I know. Oh,
and that covers a lot of real estate also.
Jeez, oh man. Guys, if you got any more questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. We'll get to them. Let's do it. Man, there's we got time now. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw a little bit. Did you see Seth crack Braun Breaker in the back of the head?
Yeah.
Dude was woozy.
I
think
a little bit. Do you think maybe he hit Seth a little hard with that spear earlier on?
And that was the receipt?
Was it a receipt, maybe? Because, listen, Seth Rollins was doing that spot for years. The chair to the back.
Yeah.
He did it to Heyman. Did he bust Heyman open?
No. That's a good point. Did you watch all of Raw?
Full disclosure, I did not.
I watched some of it Monday, and then I come home, and then I'll watch the rest of it.
Yeah, I did not. Monday wasn't the greatest day for us.
No. Absolutely not. Um, let's talk about something positive about WrestleMania. We had some good food
We've
WrestleMania.
had some very good food.
Good food, definitely for WrestleMania. Um, and you know, I do believe our boy Scoot may have been traumatized after he left here.
If not, he should have been. I felt bad for a solid 70 seconds.
But yeah, it was fun to watch WrestleMania.
Some great food. Those wings were phenomenal. Those
I wasn't referring to about the wings.
those hoagies that you made were goddamn.
See, I wasn't a fan of them.
Really?
They weren't, and correct. I'm gonna correct you. They weren't hoagies.
It was a slide.
It was a slider.
A hoagie slider. Can I say that?
No, a hoagie is on a roll, a long roll.
It was the ingredients of a hoagie.
There you go.
Okay.
That's how you should have.
And can I just ask real quick, how was that macaroni salad?
Well, that was the best part of night one was the macaroni salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the sliders, and I made them, but thank God for the macaroni salad.
Yeah, boy. She came through in the clutch.
Wish I could have had better company, but
well, hey,
I'll take what I can get.
You invited them.
I invited everybody. That goes for you too, dog. East Coast Envy. ECE. Not Easy E. Not Easy E.
You'll call me.
What's East Coast
Envy? It's a band out of Pittsburgh.
Oh, never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. Free advertisement for East Coast Envy.
There you go.
Make to check out the Larry Stryker.
What?
Send
I'm wearing the goddamn shirt.
Well, I don't want to give your information out. You want me to give your information? I'll give it out.
So security number OU812.
Which happens to be a Van Halen album.
51.
I'm not sure what that is. What's 5150?
Let's wrap this.
What's 5150?
Also that name.
Oh, okay. Van Halen? Oh, did not know that.
Greatest guitarist ever, Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, I think we covered this on one time on the Hey Guy podcast. We went through rock bands, and that was said.
Yeah, I'm biased. My favorite band.
Jay, this isn't wrestling related, but I mentioned this earlier. The NFL draft is in Pittsburgh tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on Pittsburgh's first round pick? Who do you think they're going to take? What position?
I'm sure they're going to fuck it up royally.
Have they messed it up the past few years?
Not the past few.
Okay, so do you want to take back that statement?
No.
So
it's a new regime.
It's the same people that was there before, minus McCarthy and his staff. You still got Khan and the Roonies.
Listen, everything to my knowledge, anything that a Khan has his fingers in somehow gets fucked up.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to leave with this statement, and I may get flack for it. But before I do, thank you for tuning in tonight. Boris, we got a new viewer. Thank you for tuning in. Eric, as always.
Eric, thank you. Boris, thank you very much. Stick with us. It gets better.
Does it though?
No, really. Boris, I just straight up lied to you. This is what you're going to get, brother, but stay with us.
And I'm going to end tonight's show with the past 2 years, WrestleMania hasn't been the best, correct?
That's fair.
And you mentioned about Brock going through the legal stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the common denominator? Why isn't WrestleMania good anymore? I have an answer.
You do?
I do.
What would that be?
Think about it. What's missing the past 2 years? And I think that's the reason why WrestleMania is not good anymore.
I don't know. What is it?
Vince McMahon.
Oh, I got nothing else.
Is that it, guy?
That's it.
Cut it.
Cut.